welcome back. All right, I am meal prepping for the week. So I work from home 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. I do about 9-ish hour days, so I can have Fridays off. It's a huge blessing, totally worth it. And I'm also really blessed to work from home. But that means my days are kind of just jam-packed since I cram it all into those days. And so I try to do as much prep as I can to help myself through the week. And you guys already know, if you've been following me for any amount of time, I'm a big fan of prep for success, meaning just makes life a lot easier when you're ready for things. And so today I'm actually putting together some overnight oats. I'm going to put 4 breakfasts together, so I don't have to think about breakfast all week long. It's a super simple recipe. It is dairy-free, which I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times when I'm trying to find an overnight oatmeal recipe online, it's got yogurt in it, and I'm not quite sure how to replace yogurt unless I use a dairy-free yogurt. And I'm really trying to cut back on things like that as much as possible. So I found a great recipe. I'm tweaking it a little bit. I will link it down below for you guys so you can follow and tweak it how you like. So the basic ingredients are, of course, oats. I love these particular oats. They are sprouted, but I also use regular gluten-free organic oats too. I am going to be putting blueberries. I'm a big fan of wild blueberries. So many wonderful properties, benefits from using wild blueberries. It's just great. So I'm putting those in it. I am using 100% pure maple syrup. This particular brand is called Sweet Fire, and we got it from our chiropractors as a holiday gift. And I have to tell you, it is an amazing maple syrup. I will buy this one again afterwards. I'm also trying to cut back on the more natural sweeteners that we used a lot when I was doing Trim Healthy Mama. I'm trying to go a little bit more for the nutrient dense things. So this actually does have nutrients. So I'm kind of keeping in that vein. Of course, we're going to be using some chia seeds in this. I'm going to put some nut butter in it as well, just to boost up a little bit of the fat content, make it more satiating. So I have Octonuts. They make a cashew butter that doesn't have a lot of yucky stuff in it. Let me see if I can read you the ingredients. Yeah, cashews. Pretty simple. And then I will be putting some vanilla in it as well. So I've got 4 of these glasses out. They work really well. A serving of oats is just half a cup. And so I'm going to pop a half a cup of oats into each one of these. And what's great about this is tomorrow and every day of next week, I can just get up, run down here into the fridge when I have a free moment and grab my breakfast, and I'm good to go. And I kind of love that. So there's a half a cup in each. And that's good to go. Now, the next thing we're going to add in is a teaspoon of chia seeds to each one of these guys. And that will help thicken it. And also chia seeds have a lot of great, fiber and a little fat, and they're just good for you. So it's a nice addition. And then we're going to, and you could add other seeds here too. If you like flax, hemp, whatever, you can add that in at this point too, whatever you like. We're also going to be putting in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we'll do that in each one of these guys. Yeah, these will be really good. And you can really change the flavor profile with extracts, with whatever you like. I'm going to keep them pretty simple, I think. And then I'm putting in a tablespoon of maple syrup into each one of these because I do want them to be sweeter. So it's probably not quite a tablespoon, but it's pretty close. And this maple syrup, no lie, is so good. You know what I think I'm going to do just for fun, and I'm dripping maple syrup all over the place. I think I'll put in some protein powder into 2 of these and leave it out in the other 2. Generally, I do fine with just oats. Now, I know a lot of folks don't. You guys need that extra protein to make it through the day, or you'll see too much of a blood sugar spike with this. I think just for fun, I'm gonna add in a scoop of protein powder to 2 of these. Ooh, oh my word, that is so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that just to see how I feel. The point is, I'm gonna see how I feel. Let me go grab the protein powder. I've been using this one, but honestly, like everything, I've been kind of trying to break away from such processed foods. I've really been trying to stick to kind of a Mediterranean style way of eating, which is very whole foods, very fresh foods, that sort of thing. but we'll give it a shot. And I'm only putting in 1 scoop, so that's only gonna be 10 grams of protein in each one. I will tell you the flavor on this, it's okay. It's not great, it's not horrible. I'm hoping it'll get mixed in here and nobody will know the difference, right? And then from here, I'm also gonna add in a tablespoon of peanut butter, or whatever nut butter you like. This is cashew butter, I don't do peanuts. So let's grab this guy here. So we'll add in a tablespoon of each of these guys. And I won't bore you with this. I will zoom through this part. But, yeah, there we go. That'll just add a very nice, rich flavor to it. It will be delicious. And actually, one thing the recipe doesn't call for is cinnamon, but I'm totally gonna add that in because cinnamon is like, I love cinnamon. Pretty much if you can add cinnamon to something, I want it in there. And now that I'm adding the cashew butter, sometimes I'll take a square of dark chocolate and I will put a little bit of cashew butter on top, and then I will put a little cinnamon on top of that, and so good. So, so good. So anyway, I'm prepping this. What else am I prepping this week? I prepped some lentils already. So I have a nice side dish to go with things. And probably what I'll do is I'll make a soup for dinner tonight. I have some ground chicken in the fridge. And so my thinking is I'm gonna probably make a soup for dinner for my husband and I. And then that will be my leftovers for lunches over this week, which will make my life really super easy. I will actually clean those in a minute. We'll just set those there. Okay, we're gonna need something to stir. Okie doke. Now we need a half a cup of water in each one of these, and then we'll stir them up, and then I'll top them with blueberries afterwards. Oh wait, I said cinnamon. Hold on, let's get that. I do buy my cinnamon from Azure, and this is Ceylon cinnamon, which, I mean, I don't know. From what I've read, it supposedly has like more health benefits in it than other types of cinnamon. So I bought it and it's wonderful. So I'm just gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon to each one of these. Oh, that might be, was a little bit more than a 1/4, but I don't care. I love cinnamon. Okay, there we go. So now we've got cinnamon in there as well. We'll put that there. And then, nope. Okay. So let's pour half a cup into each one of these guys. The ones with protein powder may end up needing some more water, so we'll just kind of see how they go. So from here, I'm just gonna mix them up. Well, incorporate that nut butter. Thankfully, my nut butter is really soft, so it's not like it's out of the fridge and it's really hard. So it should incorporate pretty well into this, I would imagine. And hey, if you're new here, I'm Tina, by the way. I am a former Trim Healthy Mama lifestyle coach, and I have since kind of walked away from that plan during menopause, perimenopause, all that stuff. Like so many women on it, I ended up gaining weight back, and it just was not working anymore for success with weight loss. I still love so many of the principles that I learned in that program, but I have now been on a journey of helping other women like myself trying to regain their weight loss goals. But my big priority is really just eating very healthy and well. And so I have tried a million different programs and diets and counting calories and keto and just a zillion different things, and nothing really moves the needle. However, when I did the Mediterranean diet, and I'm not saying one size fits all, because I don't believe it's a one size fits all world. I think we're all very unique. But a while back, I did a season of Mediterranean diet, but a lot of it kind of went against some of the other things I was being told during menopause, which was like, you have to eat 150, grams of protein every day. And I was eating all of these junky things and just not living up to the goals I have for myself personally. So I decided to drop everybody's opinion and go with what felt appropriate for me. I didn't feel great eating that much protein. I didn't see any changes in my health or any improvement in anything. But when I did Mediterranean, probably about a year ago, I would say. I felt so good and so energized. Like, I would have days where I would be thinking, who like pumped all this energy into my system? I can do a million things today. I just feel really good. And so, I don't know, after a lot of thought and prayer, and, you know, talking to friends and whatnot, I decided I'm going to go back to what worked for me before and made me feel really good. So that's what I'm currently doing. Who knows if that'll stay the same, but I'm not counting calories. I'm not jumping through all of, oops, we forgot one. Well, I forgot one here. I'm not spending my time doing all of that. I'm focusing on feeling good, living life, enjoying it, moving. You know, I had a back injury back in September, and I don't know what happened. Like, it wasn't like something happened, but it was severe. And I'm still in recovery, and so I haven't been able to like resume my normal workouts, that sort of thing. And so I was able to start using my rebounder, which I never really used before. And so now I have been faithfully using my rebounder for a while, and I gotta tell you guys, I love that thing. I absolutely love it. I found a YouTube channel. It's called I Jump Instead, and I do their little workouts in between my patient calls if I need to like shake off the energy or just kind of get a refresh, whatever. I will jump for just a few minutes, just 2 to 5 minutes, and I'll feel like all better. And honestly, one of the craziest things that I did not expect from using the rebounder was I learned some stretches on it, which I have a lot of tightness in my upper back area. And when I feel that tightness coming on, I'll get on that rebounder and I'll do these stretches according to what I've learned, and it will dissipate all of that. It's really amazing. So anyway, I'm really loving it. That's the whole point of this. I'm really loving it, and I'm excited to see, you know, how all these things work together. But my focus is right now just really taking good care of myself and enjoying life. That's the goal, because that's all I got every day. So here we are. So yeah, so anyway, so now what do I do? All that to say, now what do I do? I share meals that I have with people. I avoid several food sensitivity issue things. I can't have peanuts and almonds and some dairy. I can have other dairy. It just kind of depends. And, you know, sometimes I have it just because I want it and I pay the price. I can't have turkey. What else? No wheat, gluten, although maybe I'll share this with you guys soon. I am trying out freshly milled grain bread. I bought a loaf and it's a whole story, but I'm only trying it in little bits to see if I can tolerate it, because there's this whole theory that when it's freshly milled grains, all the nutrients, of course, are still there, but they're really healing to the body. So I don't know, toying around with this. If it's a miracle, I'll post about it. All right, let's put some blueberries on this. We're just gonna top it with a half a cup of blueberries on top of each one and just call it good. Okay. Interestingly, I'll show you guys kind of the difference. I wonder if you can see this. This is, I'll come up closer. This is without protein powder. Can you see the difference? And this is with. Much thicker for sure. This one's definitely more liquidy. We'll see. This one may end up dry as the Sahara Desert. We don't know, but we're gonna go with it and see how it goes. And now what I do is I just cover them each with plastic wrap. Oh, I got a little runaway berry. I cover each one with some plastic wrap and then pop it in the fridge, and then breakfast for 4 days of work is ready to go, and I have to do nothing more. And then I'm a super happy camper, because as soon as I'm hungry, my breakfast is ready, and I don't have to worry, you know, what if I'm in a meeting? What if, you know, my patient calls in over, whatever. Like, I can just jump on it and I'm good to go. So there you go, guys. Overnight oats, dairy-free. And these are, do they make these oats gluten-free? I'm not sure. Yeah, they even label them gluten-free sprouted. So Really great combination, lots of good things in here. Let me know if you give them a try.